This is unfortunate timing. There are even worse moments in the NBA, like missing a game-winning shot by an inch or celebrating your shot a little too early. This video is full of unfortunate moments. At first, all New Orleans needed to win was a stop on defense, but instead, this guy put the ball in his own team's basket. Incredible, it might be one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. A man is defending when the ball takes an unfortunate bounce. Oh my God, oh my God. This fan proposed to his girlfriend in front of thousands of people, but it didn't go as he expected. First she tries to lean in and tell him it's not the right time, then she just walks away, leaving my man at center court doing the walk of shame with a pet, and if that's not bad luck, I don't know what is. Michael Jordan is the best. He doesn't make mistakes, but sometimes he has bad luck, because he was going for a layup when the ball got stuck. On this play, not only was it scored by the man he was defending, but after the ball went in, it landed in the most unfortunate place. At least it didn't cost him the game, because with 2 seconds on the clock and the Heat down for 3, Bam Adebayo took the ball and launched a desperation shot. There is the fault. Oh wow. That ball was inches away from being the luckiest shot in history. But Glenn Davis came within inches of killing people, because he chased down a loose ball and ended up crushing these fans. Imagine paying a fortune to sit in on a game and ending up getting crushed by a 300-pound man. That's bad luck. But some fans are even less lucky because this girl bought front row seats and then had to sit behind the tallest man in the league, Taco Fall, who is 7 feet, 6 inches tall. Look, either you get a booster seat for my girl or a damn refund. This is ridiculous. And what happened to James Harden is also ridiculous because he once did a dunk that the referees didn't count. Oh, with the game coming to a close, the Hawks needed a basket to seal the victory, and when Trae Young tried to score, his ball got caught in the rim. Yes, his teammates couldn't believe it, and I can't believe what this referee did to Steph Curry either. That was a perfect pass if the target was his face. Kemba Walker shot from 3-point range and then celebrated a little too soon. And I'd be dancing too. I could swear he scored, and I could swear Baron Davis won the game for the Hornets because he hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer that was overturned by the referees. Bernie Fryer says no, he won't count, and that ref is watching a completely different game. Clearly, that shot should count, and this next shot should have counted for something because this amateur had the opportunity to pitch to get paid 6 months' rent, and this happened. That? Oh, man, I guess he'll be stuck paying that mortgage, alright. This guy was left scratching his head because this free throw hit every part of the rim and somehow didn't go in. What else can be done? That was inside twice and still didn't go in. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. I mean, ask Kevin Durant, because the Nets needed a 3-pointer to win the Eastern Conference semifinals, and when Katie had her shot, she needed to be behind the 3-point line. Instead she stepped on the line, and instead of win the game, Brooklyn tied it, sending the game into overtime. Well, then they lost, man, and they came within a toe of winning the series. That's a big disappointment. But this next moment is just painful because Jalen Brunson took a karate chop from his own teammate in the face. This Warriors fan was sitting in the front row when he ended up in the splash zone. Come on, Blake knew exactly what he was doing, but he took it back with some karma in Brooklyn when he crashed into a brick wall, his own partner's. Blake, the guy was right in front of you and you still crashed into him. Be a little careful, man. And this referee also had a difficult time because Devin Booker ran him over where he wanted to be in the very near future. Booker makes the robbery, goes to the car and is still on the ground. It seems that Booker had it worse than the referee. But Sam Decker fell much harder because he was preparing for a wide-open dunk and made an unfortunate miss. Measuring his steps and everything, man, yeah, there we go, when the ball hit his face twice. Look, Anthony Davis also had a tough time when he was almost injured by a mop. Look down, he was almost off balance when he left and he slipped on the mop down there. Oh, it doesn't look good. AD is about to lose. Are 3 months after that. Well, this fan is losing his beer because it was accidentally knocked out of his hands by Kyle Lowry while he was falling in the front row. The amateur is covered. You better move fast, just like Carmelo Anthony, because with just 6 seconds left, he had to take a shot to try and win the game. Look, this happened. Darko Milicic accidentally put the ball into his own basket. Yes, a man got shot and the same thing happened to Kent Bazemore because he blocked Kyle Lowry's shot, but the ball still went in. The blocked ones are accumulating here. Here's Baze flying through the air, he makes it and then goes into the basket. On this play, my friend Jeremy Sohan should have been guarding his face because he took a bullet pass from Russell Westbrook right in the head. Lonnie was thinking about making a play in the backfield at the time for the dunk. Playing in the game, Kobe shot a shot that looked crazy because he had the ball halfway in the basket and somehow it went off. Man, that basket has to be cursed or something, that's not right. But this next moment is so unfortunate that he should be in the Hall of Shame. Because this Sixers fan got to shoot a shot from midfield for a prize. And while in the past some people would have won a television, a new car, or even $1 million, look what this guy won. If you make a shot from midfield, everyone here gets a Chick-fil-A cookie. This is for everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. This guy just made one of the hardest shots and won a $3 cookie. I just hope he came with butter, man, that's harsh. But let's move on to the last moment of bad luck because during warm-ups, Kevin Durant was playing and he threw a ball in the air and when he fell, he landed in the most unlucky place and it landed on someone. You just see a bunch of people surrounding a guy and I saw an older guy in a veteran hat. I thought, oh, this is not good. He hit his glasses, broke them, and Kevin ran to the stands, apologized profusely, left his security man, came back and apologized and invited the man back to the locker room. And when the man talked to Kevin, he said, look, you better win the game now after you do that. Damn, Katie gave Grandpa Vietnam flashbacks. That was a total failure. But when it comes to misses, they can get a lot crazier, like the NBA's only 8-point play. As you hear it, an 8-point play in the NBA. Click on the video and go watch it. Come on.